Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. I think if I'm not wrong, I was the first political analyst years ago to analyze how ODM is going to die. I spoke it here. I explained in details how William Ruto is planning to finish ODM party, which Raila Odinga left. I am not a prophet, but it has come to pass. I can confidently say from this platform that in few years to come, we are going to completely forget about the ODM party. It is a party that has served this country for years, but because Raila left people who didn't know what ODM stood for, they have decided to demolish the house that Raila built for 20 years. A house that has fed people, a house that people have sheltered in. Some individuals, greedy individuals, have decided to completely finish ODM. And allow me to say this. Keep this video for future reference. ODM will not be given the position of running mate. Whether Gladys Wanga, whether Oburu Oginga, ODM will not be given a coalition government. Forget about it. William Ruto is all interested in finishing that, but completely finish it and wipe it away from the face of Kenyan politics. And William Ruto is revenging. If you don't know, the people of ODM, mimi sijui ni nini kiliwaroga, you cannot open your eyes and see. Let me give you a chronology of events for you to understand what William Ruto is doing. The people blindly think that William Ruto is helping the people in ODM. Let me inform you today. And why I wish that this video reaches all leaders from the ODM party, and I know they're watching. In 2017, after William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta won a second term, 1 year later in 2018, Uhuru Kenyatta did a handshake with Raila Odinga, sidelining William Ruto from the Jubilee party. William Ruto is on record warning and saying, hamwezi mukanifukuza chama cha Jubilee, haiwezekani. But finally, the truth of the matter is, they finally succeeded to kick William Ruto out of the Jubilee party. That is when he came to form UDA, which he contested with in 2022 for the presidency. After William Ruto was chased out of Jubilee, I have always told William Ruto is a revenger, but you don't believe it. William Ruto doesn't forget. You mess up with William Ruto today, he gets power tomorrow, he will finish you. Because of revenge, Ruto accidentally became the president. I will say accidentally because he was unfit for that position. He accidentally became the president. Immediately William Ruto became the president, he started demolishing Jubilee. Not because of anything, but he was revenging to Uhuru Kenyatta when Uhuru chased him out of the Jubilee party. And by the way, nobody chased William Ruto out of the Jubilee party. Ruto chased himself because he wanted to chart his own way towards the presidency. So he saw that Jubilee cannot fit him. That is why he found means to dump Jubilee and blame it on Uhuru Kenyatta for him to form UDA party. But after William Ruto became the CIC, he had all the powers. What he did, he started now finishing Jubilee. This is the time he brought the likes of Kanini Kega, he brought Sabina Chege to stage a coup in the Jubilee party. But nobody was able to discover this one. That's number one. Number two, I remember very well, there's a time William Ruto was kicked out of ODM party. Yes, wakati wa Kibaki. And William Ruto usually says that ODM took his position as the deputy prime minister, as the prime minister of Kenya, the position Raila Odinga snatched in the 2007 elections, which saw Kenya plunge into post-election violence. William Ruto has spoken this several. It has never gotten out of his heart. He says, chama cha ODM through Raila Odinga kilimunyang'anya nafasi yake ya kuwa prime minister katika taifa la Kenya. William Ruto akatoka ODM na kizingizio alichokisema, alisema kwamba nimefukuzwa ODM kwa sababu ODM haipendi divergent opinions from the opinions of those in authority. At that time, William Ruto had no powers. That is when I think he formed the URP, yeah, a party that formed a coalition in 2013. Hiyo inaitwa TNA kama mnakumbuka, the National Alliance, kitu kama hiyo, ile walitumia na Uhuru Kenyatta kushinda uchaguzi wa 2013, and 2017 they rebranded to Jubilee. At that time William Ruto had no powers. Amenyamaza, amenyamaza, amenyamaza. Imefika sasa amekuwa president. He still says alifukuzwa chama cha ODM, and they usually said it. Hata kwa mazishi ya Raila Odinga alisema I was the founding members of ODM party, lakini nikafukuzwa. So kile kitu anasema haijawahi toka kwa roho kwake ndani. He became the president. Now he has the powers to finish, demolish and bury. What did he do? After Raila Odinga's death, William Ruto saw and said, this party that I was chased away from, I will not allow it to thrive as long as I'm alive and as long as I'm the CIC. So whatever William Ruto is doing is just a revenge. How I wish the people on ODM could discover this one. ODM agiendi mali. Mimi nawaambia ukweli, I'm not a prophet, but let me tell you all in advance, and I will remind you next year. Hakuna mahali ODM inaenda. Ruto atasambaratisha hiyo chama, and at the end of the day, hawa viongozi wako katika chama cha ODM watakosana wao kwa wenyewe na ODM itakufa. Kila mtu ataenda kurudi na chama yake sasa. Kina Sifuna wataunda chama yao. Timothy Bosire, the national treasurer for ODM, already amefungua chama yake. I don't know if you know that. Timothy Bosire has been very loyal to ODM and Raila Odinga. Kama kuna mtu alikuwa anapenda chama cha ODM ni Timothy Bosire, the former Kitutu Masaba member of parliament. Yeah? Yeye amekuwa ni mtu amependa chama cha ODM. Lakini kwa sababu Raila ametoka na William Ruto is sponsoring those rifts, Bosire ameamua sasa pia kufungua chama chake. At the end of the day, we will forget about ODM. Completely forget about ODM. How I wish the leaders on ODM could know this trick and act early before it's too late. But kwa sababu wanataka tumbo, hawezi ona kitu. God bless you.